Look, before you say anything or you judge me, I don't even know what to say after that sentence. Okay, look, I know how this looks, and this is not a game that's my style. However, I enjoy games that kind of take plot twists or just dark twists, or games that are just dark in general. I really like horror games. You guys know this already. What made this game so popular in 2018 was the fact that apparently it looks super cute and fluffy and girly on the outside, but when you start playing through it, it starts getting super, super dark. And that is why I said I have to play this. So it's Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm pretty sure if you were on YouTube in 2018, you have already seen somebody play through this because it was pretty popular. I held off until I knew that I wanted to start making my videos again. I held off watching playthroughs or anything, even though I knew that it was something I was going to enjoy. However, apparently it's like super, super long, so we're gonna have a lot of parts. But because it's super cute and adorable looking on the outside, I thought I would add my little cat ears to go with it today. Now, apparently it's a lot of reading, so bear with me because my acting is not good. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I'm gonna need my water after all this reading. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? Question mark? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Damn. Savage. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. She is so cute. She has pink hair. She's me! Except my hair was never that short. I overslept again. Look at her face. Look at her eyes. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I feel like I need to be doing voices. Should I be doing voices? I don't think I can make that many different kinds of voices. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Morgan. I know, but like, Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Am I a guy or am I a girl? It didn't tell me to pick. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. No, I just think about it. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the streets together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Morgan, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively just go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Honestly, this character is me. I'm not super big into anime, but I like a couple, and I think if you're on this channel, you can understand that I like games. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Damn, girl. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. A NEET? A NEET. What's a NEET? A NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Is she my mom or is she my neighbor? Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I will promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Don't we all exaggerate everything inside of our head just a little bit, though? And now we're in school. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Okay, that was a way to say hello. Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the class, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There is no way I'm going to your stupid club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. I like literature. Let's go to the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That's how politics work. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hee 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 hee. Don't make promises you can't keep. I think I'm making this so overdramatic. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? But only for dessert. Yes, let's go. Alright, we're on our way to the literature club. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Alright, it's official. This character is me. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Take a shot every time they say one of the characters' names in this because I've already said Sayori. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but Sayori, I've already said that like this times 3. Everyone, the new member's here. It's me. Enter Morgan. I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Ooh, who is that? She's pretty. Look at that purple hair. I like that. She seems really sophisticated. I feel like I need to make her sophisticated. Like, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Or just like a porn star, I don't know. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, look, another pink-haired girl. She's cute. She has super bright pink hair. I like her too. She's adorable. She seems like she'd be really high-pitched. Seriously, you brought a boy? I'm a boy. Okay, there we go. I'm a boy. I know I look just like a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. And this must be Monica. Monica is apparently the crazy one. I don't know. That's just what I have come across on the internet, but no idea what's gonna happen, so I'm excited. Aw, Morgan, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. They are all pretty freaking cute, I'm not gonna lie. See, I knew the cat ears would come in handy, okay? I know none of them are wearing cat ears, but they're cute, and I just want to be cute too. I want to be in the literature club. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. She's a little rude. Sorry. Natsuki. Alright, that's Natsuki. She made cupcakes. Where are your cupcakes? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, right? That's what I'm saying. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Was Yuri the purple? Yes, ooh, Yuri's so sophisticated. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Yeah, that's right. It's great to see you again, Morgan. It's great to see you too, Monica. Monica smiles sweetly and strikes a very interesting pose there. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Morgan. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes, yeah! Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? This is my best effort at some voices, okay? I don't know how else to do this. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Can I pick who I sit next to? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Nope, apparently I can't pick. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Cats, see? They made cupcakes for me. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Hehe, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. How important is this cupcake scene to the story? Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. This is making me so hungry. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Did she poison it? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? I don't know. Made them for you or anything. Huh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. This is so dramatic. But not for, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. All I'm saying is, if all this club does is eat freaking delicious cupcakes and drink tea and talk, I'm down. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Personally, I don't really like tea, but I'm sure that it would help me enjoy books. I guess. Hee, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. It's literally the opposite for me. I enjoy reading, I don't like tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Your cupcakes. The cupcakes? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. I've been watching Friends all day, so now that I've had that Monica in my head, and now I'm, seeing this Monica as the other Monica. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Why? Because she's so cool. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. And they don't have any guys in the club, so... Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Morgan, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Ooh, that does sound very intriguing. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Me too. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Is that supposed to be a foreshadow for this game? Deep psychological element. The game writer deliberately take advantage of our own lack of imagination to completely throw us for a loop. All I'm saying. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I like her. I read a horror book. Once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Very true, that's why I like it. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Alright, that's not sus. She has pink eyes. I just saw that. I love that. And then Yuri has purple eyes and Monica has green. Everybody's eyes matches their hair. That's adorable. I guess except for Monica. And Sayori, I think. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back. Fine. Hee, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Oh, she's so freaking cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Why don't you guys know this about each other already? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Her face! She's like, I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Morgan? Apparently I'm in the club now. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and their faces, they look like they're gonna kill me. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, oh my god, her face! I'm sorry, I thought... Morgan. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. They're like, yeah! One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. Oh, she's doing the thing again. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Morgan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Morgan, since we're already here, do you want me to walk you home? Do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. My voice is already getting a little tired. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Ooh, I get to choose who I'm gonna date. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, we're writing a poem! That's hardcore! It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem. I think I'm gonna pick Yuri because she seems a lot like me in real life. She loves writing, she loves reading, she loves psychological thrillers, she loves horror. She just loves things that aren't what they seem, which I like that a lot. Yeah, so I just relate to her, IRL. I'm not shy like she is, but I like that. So I think I'm gonna try to go for her. So let's see. We just have to pick things. Alright. Ooh, I like frightening and passion. I guess we'll do frightening. Things are getting sexual. Dream. Let's do dream. Ooh, I like misery. Pink's my favorite color, but I want to impress Yuri, so, I'll say aura. Ooh, massacre. Romance. Massacre. Melancholy. I like melancholy. Ooh, I know she likes fantasy. She said that specifically. Let's do fantasy. I don't know, electricity? Super, jeez. See, this game is gonna get a little weird. She'd like that one, though. Maybe? I don't know. Unrequited vitality. I like vitality. Rain cloud. Pain. Ooh, lust. I like lust. I'm gonna do lust. Do death. I like chocolate. Graveyard. Let's do kiss. I like kiss. I'm trying to mix something with like my personal self and then the one with Yuri. Ooh, vivacious or grief. She'd probably like grief, but I like vivacious. Defeat. And last one. Let's do raindrops.